Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Laplante Kalalizi, and in this video I am going to take you on the part of choosing the right career path. So if you're a matric student who just matriculated from high school, or you're just someone who want to change career, stick on to this video till end, and after this video you'll be able to learn the tips that you can follow in order to choose the right career path for yourself. Choosing the right career path is actually a smart decision for a successful future. Don't just choose a career for the sake of choosing a career, but you have to know what career that is going to guide you and direct you into the right future. Why career choices matter? First, they shape your future style. Secondly, the career that you choose today is going to influence income and the happiness that you are going to get in your life. And then it's going to affect the job securities for your future. And lastly, it's going to save your time and save money. So you have to make sure you learn about the career choices that are out there, and that matters with your passion. So tip number one, you have to know yourself first. Choosing a career is choosing yourself. So you have to know yourself when you want to choose a career. So first of all, you have to identify the strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Secondly, you have to know what subjects that you enjoy. If you are coming from matric, did you enjoy pure maths? Did you enjoy physical sciences? Or maybe you enjoyed accounting, history, geography. So you have to know what are your subjects that you enjoy. And then you have to look into your interests and values. What are your interests? What are your values? Like, you cannot go and choose a career that you don't like something that you don't get interest in. Otherwise you get tired in the middle of your career journey, and then you be like, no, that is not my thing. You go for a change of mind. And lastly, you have to look into your passion. What are your passions? Because when you combine your passion and your ability to do something, that is going to equal success. A lot of people follow their passions, but then if you don't have the ability to pursue your passion, is going to fail. The same thing that if you're going to follow something just because of money, you want to study engineering because it pays high, you're going to study medicine because it pays high, you are going to fail. So you have to look into something that you're passionate about, something that matches your interest. Then passion with ability is going to match with your future success. Tips number two, a lot of people go and study something without researching about it. Actually, this is not good at all. You have to research about the career that you are going to do. If you are interested in medicine, go and research about medicine, medical field. If you are interested about IT, software development, go and research about what career interest, what career opportunities that are within this field. So first you have to understand the job roles. What are job roles that are in that specific career that you are going to study? Secondly, the required skills. What skills that is required when you are going to choose the career that you are going to do? The work environment. What kind of work environment that will be working on after you've done your studies. And lastly, the career growth. Where is the opportunity of this career? Is this career going to help you grow after you're done, like in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years? Is this career still going to be a top notch? Are you still going to get interested in this career? So you have to understand these four things. Understand the job roles that you are going to get. If you study software development, there is a lot of things that you can do in the IT field. You can be a software developer, application developer, cloud architect, you understand. So you have to understand what are your job roles, your required skills. Does this career that you are going to study, does it require pure math, or does it require math literacy? If this career that you are choosing is requiring physical sciences and you did not do physical science, it's going to become so difficult for you. So let me say you are going to study civil engineering or mechanical engineering, anything in engineering or constructions. You actually need pure math. You understand that you'll be doing calculations. You cannot go and build a bridge without you calculating the measurement of that bridge. So you have to understand what subjects that are required for you to go and pursue that career. Tips number 3, you have to avoid pressure. Don't be pressurized by someone. When you are choosing a career is your future. It's something that you'll be working on, you'll be working for, something that you'll be working on for the next 30 years, the next 40 years of your life, maybe until you retire. So you have to make a serious decision here. Don't follow trends. Don't follow the advice of your friend. Maybe your friend is going to do medicine, but you do not like touching blood. You do not like seeing dead people. So why would you go and do medicine if you know that you do not like seeing blood or seeing dirty people, or you do not like to see wounds? You understand? But your friend went and did medicine. So do not be pressurized by trends of your friend. You have to choose your own interest. Secondly, family advice. Yeah, you can get the guidance from your family, but it doesn't mean because your family told you to go and do law while you are still interested in pursuing arts. So you have to follow what your heart tells you. So if you know that you are good at music, you are good at arts, go and do that, because tomorrow you can go. I've seen a lot of people who went and do the career that their family advised them to do, and then after the degree they dropped it out. They went and did something else like music, photography, because that's what they were interested in at the first step. You understand? So do not follow trends from friends, and do not just out of nowhere follow family advice. If you are not actually interested in that, you can choose to follow their advice if it aligns well with your passion and it also aligns well with your interest. Third, you have to know what your choices are for your future, because your career is going to align well with your future. So if tomorrow you do not you choose something that you really only want to get paid for, and then it happens that you finish your degree and you're not getting a job out of it, you are going to blame people who advised you to go that route. You are going to call studying is waste of time, because it's something that you did not like to do at the first place. So you have to select something that will depend on your future. Let me say you did and studied software development because of a passion. You understand? So tomorrow you finished your career, you finish your degree, and then maybe it happens that you spend 1 year, 2 years, you did not get a job. What you can do, you can start creating software, you can learn web design, you can learn graphic design, and start creating something for people. You can build your own agencies and you start selling softwares, or you start offering services that is based on that career part. It's not only about software development, it's not only about IT field, but it can be anything that you are interested in. So your future depends on the choices that you are going to make for your career. So you're going to choose out of your purpose. You have to identify what is your purpose, and something that you're going to do out of your choice, so it's going to have a purpose. Don't do something that does not have a purpose, because your purpose is going to encourage you when you lack motivation. Your purpose is the one that is going to build the discipline to pursue something when it gets hard. So make sure that your purpose is going to align well with the career choices that you are going to select. Tips number 4, jobs and future skills. So when you are choosing a career, you have to see the jobs that are in demand. I know that I have told you that you have to follow your passion. So now the question might be like, what if my passion is not on the jobs that are in demand or skills that are in demand at the moment? So actually, you know that there is AI is advancing and a lot of innovations is taking over. So look into the jobs that are going to be in demand. Of course, for example, you're not going to choose something that you know in the next 5 years that job is going to be out of the market. Imagine you are building a skill that you know that AI is going to replace in the next 2 to 5 years. So that will be like wasting of your time and wasting of your money, unless you are going to use AI and learn how does industries are using AI to use those skills that you have built throughout your career. So first of all, you have to check the jobs that are in demand. When you are making career choices, you have to check the jobs that are in demand. Secondly, you have to see whether the choices that you are making align with the technology innovation. If it aligns well with technology innovation, you are going to learn how to use that skill in the innovative way, right? And then check the global opportunities of these career choices that you are going to make. Is there global opportunities? Don't just limit yourself at one place. Maybe you are in South Africa and you want to migrate to America, you want to migrate to Europe, you want to migrate to Australia. So check whether the career choice that you are choosing today, it has global opportunities, which is not going to limit you when you want to migrate to a different country. And lastly, skill-based careers. So don't just study for the sake of studying, like building a theory, but you have to build a skill. Here you are building a skill. You are going to build a skill that you can apply even when you are not in an industry. I gave you an example of a software development. You can learn software development is a critical skill that is being valued, that is being searchable by a lot of industries, and you can create something out of it by yourself. Not only software development, let me say for example hospitality. You are going to work in hotels, in the restaurant, but let me say you did not get any job to become a chef. You can create your own job out of that. Maybe cooking food for people who are lazy to make their own lunch boxes and pack the lunch boxes and deliver to workplaces. You understand? Or maybe you can start a bakery shop. You can start a restaurant for yourself. So choose a skill that you are going to enjoy. You are going to create something out of it if you are not in an industry, right? So the jobs that are in demand, that are technology and that promote technology and innovation, job that build global opportunities, and the skill-based careers that you can advance, you can build something out of it. Tips number 5, when you are choosing the career path, you have to check university requirement. Now you have finished your matric. Now you want to do a change of career. You want to go to university. You want to go to colleges. So you have to check what are the requirements. Don't just go and start applying without checking requirement. First, you have to see what scores do they require for that specific career choices. For example, did you have distinctions? Did you have like in South Africa we call the A, B, the C's, the D, you understand? So from 80 to 100 is like the A, from 70 to 80 is like B, from 60 to 70 is like C, and so on and so forth. So you have to check the scores. What is the total score that the university or the college is requiring for that specific career that you are going to apply for? Secondly, you have to check the subject requirement. Subject requirement, it means, does that career that you are going to apply for at university, does it require maths? Does it require pure math or math? Pure math or math literacy? Does it require geography or physical sciences? Does it require history or accounting? So check the subject requirement for that career path that you're applying for, so that you're not going to stag or get a lot of rejections when submitting your application. And third, you have to check the application deadlines. I have seen a lot of people going to apply at the university and they are also applying at colleges, but they are not checking off their application's deadline. When is going to be the deadline for that application? And lastly, you have to check the match marks to courses. Like, does your subject matches your courses that you are going to do? If it matches the courses that you are going to do, then you can proceed with that. Tips number 6: seek guidance. I know I said you should not follow trends like what your friends are doing, because you have your own choices and passion, but also there is some people who can really give you advice and guidance on what career path you can pursue. For example, your teachers and counselors. Your teachers and counselors, they know exactly the requirement of that specific career path that you want to go with, right? So they know they know what are the requirements for your career choices. So you have made your decision, you have made your choice. So it's not like they are going to force you to do something, but they are going to guide you. They are going to guide you. What steps should you take if you want to pursue that career? For example, if you want to do engineering, they might tell you, okay, you need math, pure math, you need physical sciences, right? So they will tell you what steps you have to take in order to get a positive response from university. So it's always good to seek guidance from people who have good understanding and knowledge about what you want to do. Secondly, you can also seek guidance from university open days. So universities always have open days, and from open days there is always information that is being shared by new applicant. So you can take advantages of those open days and ask for more information about that specific career you want to pursue, or you can ask your colleagues. You can go to the department where you applied for and they will give you more information. You can also seek advice from professionals in that field, people who have interest in the field that you are going to do, or someone who have been working in that specific field that you want to go into, and real world insight. There is a lot of information on the internet. You can also do your own research. If you do not get a closer professional or university assistant, you can also do your own research. There is a lot of bunch of information that is on the internet, but also you have to be smart. You have to know what information is real and what information that is not real, because internet has a lot of things, but with good research you will be able to find the information. Tips number 7: keep options open. So you have to keep your options open. Do not be limited. Do not limit yourself. Do not just close yourself into one option. There is numerous of options that you can choose from. First, keep options open on career path changes. For example, sometimes you might get a rejection on one of the choices that you have selected. So if you have you have got a rejection, that is part of life. You do not feel bad about it, but keep your options open for a change of mind. You can go for a change of mind and choose another career opportunity that align well with your passion or align well with the first choice that you have made. That's why, as a grade 12 learner or someone who just want to do a change of career, they advise you to have at least 2 or 3 options, so that if you get rejected in one option, you'll be able to proceed to another one. Secondly, you have to keep options open for transferable skills. As I said, you have to learn the skills that are transferable, skills that are innovative, skills that are being looked by for the industry. So learn the skills, and the skills that you can be able to transfer to other agencies, to industries, to do your own work if there is no opportunities that are open after your graduation. You must have a backup plan. For example, if you do not get a place at university, your backup plan can be applying at TVET colleges, applying for a higher certificate, take a gap year, go and work. You understand? So make sure you have a backup plan. And lastly, adaptability. You should be able to adapt whatever situation that comes into your way. Be able to adapt, because there is always options that are there. And whenever one door is closed, guys, do not say that is the end of life. When one door closes, I believe there is always another door that is open for you to pursue. So keep your choices open. Final take. What is the final takeaway for this video? So when choosing your career, first you have to know yourself. Knowing yourself is very important. Secondly, you have to research wisely. Make sure you do research for the career that you are going to do. Third, you have to think long-term vision. So check careers that have global opportunities for you, because you are not just going to stay in the country of where you are studying. You might want to travel the world, you might want to work abroad, you might want to work remotely. So be able to think long term. Don't just think of what is here, but think of the career choices that have innovation and technologies in it, so that you can be able to move around and to be able to explore multiple options based on your skills that you'll be able to generate throughout your career. Lastly, choose confidently. Do not be afraid of the choices that you're going to make. Do not be afraid on choosing higher careers. Dream big. Don't limit yourself. There is a lot of options there for you, and if you are not selected in one career path, you are able to get selected in another career path. So I hope you have learned a lot in this video, and if you are still here, you are still following, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to this channel, so that the YouTube algorithms will be able to push this video to other students who are looking for tips on how to choose the career in their career journey. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best for your applications. Cheers.